Morning. We're here. Trent view. Just waiting for the gates to open in half an hour or so. Yeah, we've got an hour ahead of us, but gives us some time to try and have a look out, try and find some fish. Let's see what happens. Well, we're at Trent Fisheries. So far it's been a quiet session, but we have only been here since this morning. We're fishing.
Is currently 10 to 6 p.m.
10 to 6. We're fishing pegs 42 and 43.
Yes.
We've both sort of gone with a very similar approach. There's sort of a marginal shelf that drops off from 6 foot to 19 foot,
Yeah.
and then 19 foot back down to 23. So Tom's fishing on the 19 foot plateau. I've gone down all the way to 23 foot. Yeah, we're fishing miles out, aren't we? You're fishing a hole
8 wraps.
and I'm fishing 10 or 11.
This is a 28 to 30 acre gravel pit, and literally there is, from what we've seen in our swims, you know, it is fairly busy on the railway side bank. So we've kind of got into spots where it is a bit of a social aspect. As you know, we enjoy the social aspects of, you know, fishing. So we came into these pegs because it is pretty close together. The social aspect of it is pretty decent. So we've had the deeper out. We've checked, you know,
A lot.
like out to 100 yards, 120 yards, 50 yards, 30 yards, and yeah, as I say, it's a gravel pit, and there is literally zero features in our pegs. Sometimes it's just the look of the draw, right? That's all we can say. So we are in these pegs, and we're trying to do what we can. You know, this lake is predominantly known for zigs. You know, Phil's had zigs out this morning for, you know, the majority of the day.
Just wasn't happening though, was it?
No, it is very much trial and error. So, you know, we've tried a few things and kind of working out the lake, and, you know, walking around and seeing what's going on with the lake. You know, this morning it was mayhem because there was literally signs of fish every
All over the venue.
minute, 2 minutes. There were signs of fish. You know, you always follow your mind of signs of fish. The minute we jumped in this peg, we got the deeper out. Sometimes the deeper can be right, sometimes the deeper can be wrong, but it said there was fish here. So, you know, there was, as I say, all over the lake there's been signs of fish. There's been a few come out, so fingers crossed we can
Bag
try
a few, or at least
see one.
save a blank, yeah.
At least
One of
see
us
one.
might hold one.
Yeah, right.
Well, to be honest, Tom, it's true with what he's saying. We have had a whole sort of walk around the entire venue, spoke to a lot of the anglers, and everyone who's fishing it sort of isn't fishing to features. Pretty much everyone's just going, yeah, I'm fishing 60 yards out, 80 yards out, sort of similar very approach throughout the venue. It's either zigs quite high up in the water now the venue. Like I say, like Tom said, we've done a full map of the lake, and most of the lake is between 23 and 26 foot from what we found, and a lot of people are fishing sort of 17, 18 foot zigs. It has worked out for people quite well, and I did try it this morning and sort of looked around, tried to fish for sort of some sort of signs of fish. Again, you was fishing solid bags, you was pinging them out, fishing fairly slack lines, just seeing if we can get any liners. It just wasn't happening.
As you say, it's very much trial and error. You know, sometimes you can't always go off what everybody's using. You know, people have been saying, you know, bait and weight. You know, that approach for me is not really. I'm not really keen on that approach.
I like that approach.
But sometimes it's want to see what's coming out. I want to see where the fish are showing themselves. You know, it's very like, you know, there's trees here that are too big to climb up trees, but we can try, you know, look and see if we can see fish, you know, if they're mooching about, and just kind of get an idea of the lake. But at this moment in time, we've not seen a fish, but we are carrying on, and we're trying, and we'll try, and we'll try, and we'll try till we go home and cry. This is the rhythm of the night. The rhythm of the night.
Yep. Well, just as we thought all hope was lost, I decided to change tactics. Change my zig over to a black with a red liner rather than all black. Brought it down a little bit in the water column, and yeah, I had a real finicky take, but it's resulted in a fish, so happy days. I'll show you now. Here she is. Definitely not a monster, but it is a stunning fish. Nice, isn't it? It's got some beautiful scales. And yeah, good old zig rig. Show you the other side. Definitely up in the water column. We're fishing in just over 23 foot of water. I've had some zigs out at 5 foot, 10 foot, 15 foot, nothing happened. Changed to fishing on the bottom. Again, went through the night, not a single bite, not even any liners. This morning, fish started boshing out. Dropped the zig rigs out, didn't see much, carried on persevering. Literally just changed over from an all black zig to a black and red, and literally within about 5 minutes. Absolutely nailed at the bottom of it, like they always do, the fox zig rigs. Really do not ever have to struggle about hook holds, anything like that. I'm fishing, like I say, around 18 foot zig, and she came in no problem at all. Lead was still on, did not drop the lead. There's no weed in front of us or anything like that, so there's just no need to drop it. Hopefully it's one of mine. If this is the last fish we have, at least it's not been a blank, and what a fish to catch. Trent Fisheries. Yeah, boy!
Hold on, mate.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Right, just a little update from us. It is now 7:30. As you can see, it's pitch black. It's crazy how quickly it goes dark as well, isn't it? It was like half an hour ago we still had light, and now it's night. Luckily enough, we've got loads of bivvy lights around us, so you can still see us.
Eventful day.
Busy day. Eventful. Yeah, somewhat eventful when you look at sort of what everyone else has been doing on the bank, and especially this sort of row of pegs that we've got going on here. It's been somewhat quiet. Easterly wind, we've got cold wind blowing into us. Nothing's changed either, has it? The wind's still blowing into us. I mean, it's the first 10 minutes we've had without it actually hacking in where we've had to sit in the bivvy. 20 miles an hour or something like that, apparently, wasn't it?
Apparently 26 miles an hour.
26 mile an hour, I don't think that was the case. So yeah, a lot of moving, a lot of changing. I've sort of stuck with zigs after the first one. I did bring both my other rods in, change them to sort of the same depth. I put my right hand rod at 30 wraps, my left hand rod at 30, and I put my middle one just short. Yeah, I put my middle one just really short, just to see if there was something sort of close in. A bit silly really, because if the middle one ripped off, it would have had to take one of the other rods out, but it's just the things we do on the bank when we're here. Sometimes we do it and then sort of later after we realise that it could have been
That's it,
bad,
it's just thinking, isn't it? It's just thinking on your toes, you know. We've done a lot of things, you know, a lot of chopping and changing, getting the deeper out, checking what's going on, you know, seeing if there's any fish in the area, you know, if there's any changes with sort of, we know it's a gravel pit, so, but we want to know if, we've obviously put quite a bit of bait in yesterday, if there been any changes with the bottom or anything like that, have there been, you know, feeding in that spot and making a little bit of a hole, is there any difference in the bottom? You know, we've you know, you've seen Phil's had the one fish. Well done, mate. Really nice fish, really nice fish. And it's just changing, chopping and changing to see what's going on, getting right, you know, speaking to people, you know, Phil, you've been speaking to nearly everybody that's been on the bank, so...
Well, the thing is, it's our first time here. We have no knowledge of the lake before. We do it in the old TVC style of show up and then Google it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we sort of just turned up, asked the bailiff was like, use our pellet. Cool, we've got the pellet, piled it in, like you said. Well, I'll say piled it in, we put a couple kilo between us.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as you sort of...
Bait and weight wasn't the approach.
Yeah, it definitely was not. I
it
mean, I'm still following it with one of my rods.
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
My left hand rod is still on the bait. My other two are still on zigs. You've chopped and changed drastically within the last 2 hours, haven't you?
Yeah,
I mean, we've been running around riot trying to sort you out, haven't we?
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's I've got one on a zig, and I've got two on bottom baits, and we're just gonna see. We're just gonna wait, really. You know, it's fishing, not catching. It can be tough at times, and kind of keeping your morale up and enjoying the session as much as you know. Phil is currently on 1-0 beating me, but do you know what I mean? It's
hey, look at Cromwell. It was 2-0 there.
you know,
it's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you caught a fish, I'd be over the moon, and
yes,
I think vice versa goes the same. At least one of us had the fish on the bank, and we're able to carry on doing what we're doing with the video.
Yeah, we've seen one. Yeah.
And like I say, I mean, across this bank, I've been talking to a few of the lads, and you know, no one's had nothing in the last 24 hours on this sort of row of pegs. A lad just before we shown up, I think on the Thursday, he had a 33 pounder from the very end of the sort of bay where all the fish were showing, but when we shown up, that was busy.
Yeah.
To be honest, we shown up, the lake was quite busy where we saw the fish showing, so we had to go on gut instincts.
And for this time of the year as well, it is really busy. So, you know, sometimes your plans don't always go to what you want to be doing, and you know, we had to find somewhere where we was kind of fishing together. We saw fish over this side, and we just had to, as I say, chop and change and see what we could do. And you know, that's it. You find the fish, and if you're on them, you should be catching them. But obviously, they're moving that much in here, and they follow the wind.
That's it. Yeah. I mean, this morning I was up at 4:45. I sat out, had a brew. And yeah, I've seen a few fish bosh here, I've seen a few fish bosh out far, seen a few up the left-hand bay. So it seems like they could potentially be following the wind. I didn't see much happening at the top. Even though the wind is bitterly cold, I think they are still sort of following it a little bit, which is quite good because we've got a straight up east wind now, so it's pushing straight into our bay.
Just have to see what we mean.
Just have to wait and see. I mean, we're not going home on a blank. So
It's a positive.
that's a positive.
We've learned a lot as well.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I would never think, you know, fishing this time of the year. I mean, it's
2-3 degrees though.
coming into spring, and
Yeah.
like tonight it's going to be like what, -1 even
Yeah.
maybe. It's like sort of dropping below zero this night, and my fish was on a 19-foot zig, and I'm fishing in 23-foot water, so
It's crazy to think.
yeah, it's like I said before, I was fishing a 5-foot zig, a 10-foot zig, a 15-foot zig. I was chopping and changing my zigs constantly, trying to find the fish in the column. I actually ended up getting a couple of liners on a 20-foot zig, dropped it down by a couple of foot, and yeah, 5 minutes later
It's off, yeah.
it was off.
So we'll just see what's going to happen for the rest of the night. We'll check in with you in the morning. We'll go from there really. We'll just see what the night brings us. You know, I think it's time for food and a drink and a chill.
I'm definitely feeling a couple of burgers right now. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not even going in with like a burger or something. I'm doing whatever's left in the bag. We're going tomorrow, so I am going all out.
Yes,
We're going to have a feast, mate.
That's it.
I think we've got like 12 sausage rolls to get between us as well.
It's time to enjoy the social though.
Right, well, this is the end of our session. It's been a tricky 48 hours, hasn't it?
Proper.
You know, we've really worked hard, changed. It has resulted in a fish. Unfortunately, nothing else followed after that one mirror. But yeah, we've had a great session. We've learnt an awful lot.
Yeah, definitely late to come back to.
Adapted a few new techniques, practiced a few new things. You know, up the watercrafting game as well. I think you do sort of this stuff every session you go anyway. You know, it's definitely been a learning curve, and it's been an enjoyable one.
That's definitely been enjoyable. It's been good. It's been a learning curve, as you say. Spoke to a lot of people. You know, as we previously said, we've had the deeper out. We've checked what the lake bed's like. You know what I mean? We're definitely going to come back. Maybe, you know, springtime, summertime.
Yeah, it's a beautiful venue, isn't it? It's definitely worth a return.
Yeah, it's well kept, looked after as well. You know what I mean? The people, the bailiff's spot on. You know, everybody that come round, it's very like even down to the toilets, come round clean toilets every day. They've been doing that, and you know what I mean. Just everything about this lake seems to be spot on. So it's definitely one that we're going to come back to. Maybe try get on that the train back.
Rail, yeah. I mean, we've had a walk around the lake. I've had one more just 10 minutes ago, and there's a nice little intimate bay. It's sort of like a summer bay, isn't it really? It's the shallows, but yeah, that looks well nice there. There's no one on the opposite bank. You can cast right to the margins. Obviously you can walk around the other side of the bank, bait up without spooking the fish, even maybe like a washing line method. There's loads of options there, so I'd love to come back there, and I think this could be a really good venue for some surface fishing in the future as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So I might see some of that coming up here.
It's not like massively socially, so if there is a few of you coming, you know, you're not really going to be able to like line up it as such, but it's a decent place to fish. There's some good fish to go at, and once again we've come here and we've had a good laugh. You know, Phil's had that fish out. You know, it shows that it can be done, and we've just got to get on, plod on, and get for the next session.
Just a shame we didn't show up today with this beautiful sun. We've been sitting here with the easterly wind hacking into us. It's sort of gone east-north now. It's meant to be just a straight up northerly soon, and the sun's out. I think the lads who are showing up now are definitely in with a chance of a fish or two. I do think they will start feeding soon. We're just coming out of that winter period now. We're sort of on the break of winter to spring, so I do think they're going to start feeding. Obviously soon after spawning will come in and they will really come onto the munch. So yeah, I think soon is going to be the sort of match the hatch approach with putting the bait in. But yeah, I think next time you'll personally see me will be on one of my syndicates. It'll be on a new one, so hopefully we get some sort of footage that will be usable for that.
The next social is going to be Ladywood.
Next social is Ladywood, that's your neck of the woods.
Yeah.
There's some big fish to be had there. What's the lake record?
It's Camara Commons, it's 40 plus.
There you go. So
that.
there's a chance for you to beat your PB, Tom. You might see a few videos come up from sort of this video up until either me on my syndicate or a social, or maybe even Tom fishing somewhere. I've got 3 or 4 videos lined up that I just haven't had the chance to edit. With this coronavirus, it's just been crazy. It's been sort of,
it's been a mad one already.
Trying to figure out what's going on with work, with family, with everything like that. It's just not really giving us the chance to
get out, really.
Get out and to actually get a chance to edit the videos properly, but they will come soon.
Yeah, but there will be videos coming, and just make sure you press that subscribe button, like the videos, and
we'll see you soon.
And if you see us on the bank, come and say hello. Take it easy, guys.
See you later.